If I tried selecting the opposite faction... I don't think that's an option. I can change who my enemies are in a completely custom run, but that's the extent of it. See, have you ever played a War Sim? Nope. I have to be honest, I'm glad it's you cooking tonight. I'm feeling more of a support role at the moment. Don't get too excited. We'll hit Rich Pixie Workshop tomorrow morning. That detour added more time than we thought, and our food is running a little low. How low? I got onions. Oh, it's onions and more onions. Okay, we tried doing the onion thing, but let's see if we can get a fish this time. Now, fish is something you can build a decent meal around. Come on, there's a good spot back this way. You have a fishing pole? Nah, that's the sort of thing you can improvise in a pinch. Nearby pool. Can't say I've done much fishing lately. How long do you think this will take? Who can say? You should probably get some stories ready, though. The version they tell in Bluff of Sunnethlen differs in one key way, because of the agricultural significance of... And I was astounded. There it was in the original document. So, how much longer do you think? I guess? Wait. Hello, here we go. And done. Not the worst way to spend an evening either. Ugh, boy. It's almost a procedural novel generator. It's like $5 on Steam. Something like 7 million possible races. It generates governments in history. Huh. Okay. So you got a Watchman. We probably need to go for the sommeliers first. Maybe? Good sweet lord. This is messy. I don't like this. Nope. That's not where I was clicking. Well, what do I got? Hit the butler. Okay, set them on fire. Okay, gets that. Burns the others. Okay, Watchman will probably go down. Butler's a spook, but we'll be okay. Okay, Tomith dodged, which is good because she's pretty damn injured still. Spawning next to all of these guys is just rough. Obviously, I'm making it work. Could be a little nicer, though. Let's move her in here. Try and hit the sommelier. Perfect. What kind of bow is she rolling? Oh, she just has like a tier 2 or tier 3 bow. We'll want to fix that up. Oh, because we just recruited her. I don't have anything else. Okay, Fire Leash. Probably just gonna run it up through both of those. That'll hurt the Spectic. Okay. Shield share the bash speed. Didn't work. Hit that. Everything burns. Move here. We could gouge it. But she does enough damage to just kill it. I'll have her go on this side. Alright, so despite the initial worry, we're actually doing pretty fine. I was worried about that. Have you ever played Stone Story RPG? Watched a gameplay video of it earlier. It's like something you'd enjoy. It's an ASCII art-based thing. Oh, Stone Story. They sent me a key for that, actually. That's by the Immortal Planet devs. Honestly, I actually would like to give it a go, personally. I just haven't had time. It also doesn't come out until next month, I think. So I've got a little bit of time to get to that one. I was hoping I could finish. It's in early access. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. I think it's the same game. But yeah, that comes out officially sometime next month, so I get a little bit of time to get to it. Oh god, everything is fire. Hey, Zane. This is your thing. Damn it. Not Bo. Maybe Braden? There we go. That works out. What she got? Not too much. I gotta be aware. I have to fear the fire slingers. That might be close enough that it's a problem. Oh, that's why there's so many of them. There we go. And Braden's in a very good spot right now. But Stone Story was almost a clicker. Huh. Martian Rex and standard combo. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Nope, Stone Story is a completely different one. Sorry, I was thinking of... It's very similar visually. Door in the Woods is the one that's coming out next month that I'm looking forward to. That's a proper roguelike, I think. Also ASCII. I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't care much for the ASCII visual style. I know a lot of people love it to death, but my problem is just generally it's surprisingly inflexible. Or, it's very flexible, sorry. It's almost maybe the word I should use instead is people are surprisingly inflexible when it comes to like checking out ASCII games. Part of the reason why you almost never see me play them is because whenever I do, everybody's just like, nope, don't want to watch it, and like the viewership plummets. And I know like I should be playing what I want always, but boy, when it's your job, it's hard. There we go. Like, no matter how neat any of those games are, it just always gets passed over. And it sucks, too. Because, like, an easy example, actually, would be... I played a roguelike a long time ago called Sproggywood. And it is not an interesting game. It's like the most paint-by-numbers basic roguelike you could ask for. And I did a full series on it, and actually rather enjoyed the game. But it was not anything to speak of. I think there was like one meta strategy that was particularly busted, and then otherwise it was just kind of regular. And it did fantastically well on my channel. And then I played Caves of Cod, like, years later. Nothing. Hey, Sentinel! Riposte would be equally good. But I'm gonna do Sentinel and hope for the multi-hit one. Throwing Knife. That might be pretty good. Let's give that to Lorlia instead of the, Spectral Lantern, because it's not that helpful. Yeah, they can also be more visually confusing as if you were dropping in. Yep. Let's see. But so, unless I have like a very specific reason or in a burning... I'm gonna say a burning urge to play one of these games, I almost will always just, oh, is this the team I want to roll with? Really heavy melee. I'm gonna save before whatever happens, happens. And then I'm gonna chuck him in. Good luck, people. Hopefully Tomith heals up a little bit. She'll probably be fine. Maybe not. I guess we can always just leave. Is this infested? Yeah, let's clear this out. Probably should have moved them around. I've seen Stone Shard. Yeah, I have seen Stone Shard. I hope they fix the balance or add some difficulty options, because that game was brutal. But it does have a very good visual style. It reminded me of Dungeons of Dreadmore, but without as much humor. Okay. All of these are fine. I really wish, depending on how many legacy points you had. Let's see, Lurking Morthagi. Oh. Prepare defense. See if I can get the archers. I wonder if I can use the archers for the final mission if I've properly equipped it. Probably not, but that would be hilarious if I could. Okay. Let's dive right in. These guys should be fine. Tomith is mostly healed up. The hour looms. When we draw strength from our bonds and scrape this curse off our land for good. Blades and wit sharp, ready yourselves. Okay, so specifically we're going to be using Bo, who's maxed out. Brayden, who is just about maxed out. She's got Gristle Doom. And why don't we give her something other than Gristle Doom? Another one of these crossbows seems like a good idea. Or Leah. Yep. Brawl Guard. Fire Bow. And she's got the golden sword. Let's do great spears. I've been enjoying spears so far. And she can keep the throwing knife. Let's see. She's got the Dark Bash. I'm not keen on the Dark Bash. Another spear might not be a bad idea, but let's take a look at Zane before we do too much. So that'll increase his damage and potency by 4, warding and potency. Let's do potency and block. Let's go staff. Poison really doesn't matter too much to me. Let's switch out her that for a red stake. Actually, she's got good crit. Let's go for the lizard skull spit. I think these guys are about as good as they're ever going to be. Only thing that I'd maybe switch out is Dead Scythe for something else. We could go Terrorfall. Go Dagger? Yeah, let's go Dagger. Great Spear's a two-hander. She can't have a throwing knife with that, right? Yeah, but she's got a bow. It's no biggie. I've been prepared to pay a price for the form I took. A price of flesh and breath. But it cost more than that. It cost peace. It cost the person I loved most. And though Keith and I never spoke again, perhaps the rest of this can still be put right. In the days when the flood of Morthagi had slowed to a trickle, Tomith was able to locate openings in the cliffs. I've seen a lot of things in my life, but this is a whole new sort of thing. Those pipes. The fact that they're almost beautiful makes them all the more unnerving. With stone and iron and bone closing in, it can feel unlucky to be made of softer things, but we have strength of our own, which should not be underestimated. Okay, so shit is bad. Move down, get that stunt chance. Shred that armor. Let's see. He's got shield shear. Oh. Well, he had shield shear, if I had properly used it. I guess we'll just hit this thing. Bango. Works enough. At least the wardrobe's in front of us. There's probably more, but yeah. Okay. Well. Cripes. Look at that! That is one hell of an arena. The last one was just kind of random. It's just like, okay, go to the end, oh, and turn around and fight the boss. This time around, oof. Let's ignite something. Not a watchman, at least. I'm glad I gave them all ranged attacks. We don't have any hunters, but I've got a bunch of... I got a bunch of fighters with some decently beefy setups. Luckily, Brayden herself is at least kind of monstrous. I was hoping that would give me more of a range of vision. Looks like these guys are still just a bit too far away. Oh, there's one, and we missed. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay. We've got a lot of bad goons. The Weldling is, I think, the most worrisome of the bunch. Good stunt chance. Move him forward. Let's fire lash through these guys. That gets us a good view. Nope. Shield shear the Watchman. Sets the Spectic on fire. And then we'll hit the Watchman. Nothing else can burn. Boy, this team has some good crits, though. It looks like it might cap out at... It might cap out at 50%. It's possible. I'm not too worried. They're having problems getting to me. Okay, I'm gonna have him scoot closest. Interfuse the fire. Fire leash. Ain't gonna do much to a butler, but it'll have to do. Then Tomith. Then bow. Bow is too slow. Bow is still too slow. But he can shoot. And then we have Brayden. He's too slow still. Okay. Would the staff work better on Zane? Oh, have I forgotten to switch him again? I switch not infrequently. Or I forget to switch not infrequently. Yep. Firelash to Sommelier. Yep. Because, yeah, you were 100% correct. Okay. I'm just gonna have her run out. What now? Oh wait, it's you. We promised aid after all you'd done for us, and we keep promises. Kelt sends his regards. Okay, now Ursi is a proper character. I'm just gonna send this guy out. I was wondering about this. Oh, and now she's just a proper guardian. She cannot interfuse on anything. I'm a bit disappointed. Okay, but this way they'll be distracted with the bellhop so I can get my dudes in position. Yeah, Kelt sends his regards. Now, if only he'd send more than bellhops. Yeah, I'm a little... I was expecting a little bit more assistance in both. Honestly, what I was expecting is by having Kelts specifically soul fuse with the machine, we get like... Oh, I don't know. I feel like it should have actually done some serious harm to the overall, like... Calamity deck for the enemies. I have to say, by the way, the whole deck system is an absolute genius. Like, stroke of genius for this game. Having little decks, for... Like, having little decks for the enemy buffs to go. I almost kind of wish I had a similar deck system for character upgrades and whatnot. But, oh well. Let's see. It's just a couple of these guys. Let's just have Ursi head down. Or Leah. Surprisingly, not a whole lot of resistance here, which means what's over on the other side of this is probably going to be something spooky. Maybe. Perhaps they'll send more and better stuff in the second part of the fight. So the second part, that is. The door makes me think it's the last. Yeah. Whatever is ahead in that giant chamber, that is the end. So that's how bellhops work. They grapple and then they squeeze. It's kind of okay. It could be better. Hit the sommelier. Set fire to the wardrobe. Oh, that actually hit the wardrobe. Interesting. So because it's a crit, it just ignores all armor and warding. Ain't that handy? Okay, I don't actually know if I have to gather the party for this one. I think I might just have to have one character touch it. As Tomith reached for the door, its eyes snapped onto her and groaned open by itself. Oh dear. It could be debated whether the heaving multi-part construction before them was alive, but it wouldn't matter. Life was a quaint concept at this point. Orthagi core. Shuddering pipes and pounding gears fill your brain to bursting. Lesser core. Inside the glass chambers, an infernal stew of bones and gears churn out new forms. Hi! This looks fun! What are we looking at? Why the hell is Zane there? Oh, sweet Zane boy. I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna ignite that real quick. Have him move out here. On the lesser core. Well, I say we start grappling. Oh, we actually succeeded. Weird. Zane can't do anything. There's some fire. That's what I'm looking for. That's not what I wanted to click on, but it's fine. Move over here. Hit the batch B. We are just crit cannoning our way through this. This is gonna go well. Maybe. Pop over here, hit the sommelier. Shit, what else do we even have? This is a Spectic. I guess I'll just shoot that. I'll just have her move forward a bit. Okay, so I'm a little... Shit's happening. So the lesser core will be just generating creatures. Oh! Okay, and a Batchbee has been summoned. Let's switch to Zane. Firelash straight up. Start moving those fires in. So the bellhops are going to get wrecked real fast. Oh, there's a nurse. Nurse's adjacent core. Okay. Well, when in doubt... What I'm probably going to do is just gun specifically for the Morthagi core. And care not for the side details. I could. But I think it's best that I just wail on the main thing. I mean, it's almost dead already. Get in there, grunt hops. Grappling the unmovable core sounds about right. Sad thing is, I think it missed. Or, no, it just didn't do any damage. One way or another. Ow! So Tomith's taken some damage. What? Oh. That would be the big one back up there. Alright, whatever. Nope, not finishing blow. Squeeze! Oh. We ain't done yet. I guess I have to kill the lesser cores too. Makes sense, but you... whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's see, interfuse on the table. Interfuse on the table. Stunning barrage on the lesser core. I don't actually know if that did really what I wanted it to do, but that's okay. I can't see anything over all that fire. That's okay. Shield within range? Cool. Oh, what? She got... Oh, wait, no, that was leaf shot. Okay. So I'm just gonna have the bellhops start going for this one. Ursi is not particularly good. But that's fine. Doesn't need to be. Okay, there we go. And fire on the nurse. Fire on the gates of heck. Okay. Just keep shooting. Why does some of those attacks sound like they're underwater? You know, I honestly have no idea. Early access. That's my easy answer. Withdraw from that fire. It's not doing me any good. Oh, I see. That thing has like a melee AoE. Cool. Well, when in doubt, shield share the main core. Or, not the main core, necessarily. Hey, burn everything. This crit crew is working out fabulously. Like, I didn't realize all of the warrior characters would be the best ranged character in the game. But, yeah, they kind of put the usual hunters to shame. The hunters have some nice perks, but it's not enough in comparison. Oh well. Walk back out was darker, but the ceilings didn't collapse on us. And without their maddened voice to call them, the things that were once Morthagi fell still and silent. Some were burned. Some were buried. A few were repurposed. So, what are you going to do now then? Yondering Lands are a bit sour on mechanical folk at the moment. It'd be wise to lay low. What's another few hundred years after all? The end. Oh, put some flowers around it. Alright. 163 years of peace. Yeah, see, I feel like this years of peace thing should imply that that's how long the next game's gonna be. Oh well, one day Rufus awoke with lightness in his step. I understand now, it all makes sense. He vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged, full of contentment. Keedy developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. He rented out the finished sites to travelers at a decent nightly rate. Rangers have Bard, though. Everyone has Bard. One of my warriors had Bard there. Wouldn't you rather sleep in? Psh, and take a single one of these for granted? Brayden got up to see the sunrise every morning. Lorlia lost sleep, spending whole weeks watching a secluded hovel. She wondered always when a disturbing secret might spill out. But wariness works both ways. I'm a little bit flattered. Bo. Don't tell anyone, but I don't know how many more fights I had left in me. Prig! Zane's dream of his own personal research tower had finally been fulfilled. He kept it well stocked with monster parts floating in jars of colored liquid to impress anyone visiting mystics of any other visiting mystics, of course. Wasn't he like ancient? He was one of my starting characters. He lived all 5 chapters. Dengerin settled in at Green Bear Stills and found himself enamored with the process. His signature brew, Zane's Saga, became a regional favorite. Wait. That's them when they were young. Also, not the... Wait, yeah, that was the same people. Lorlia gathered as many of the company's stories as she could and enlisted Keedy to illustrate them. That's not terrible. I mean, it's not like I'm surprised or anything. Bo spent many a happy night in the tavern, enthralling the ladies with the tales of his exploits. And that rumor about their unbreakable bones? Totally false. Why do they have weapons? Why do those women look armed? Most people would be horrified to find Morthagi acid and bone pits strewn about their former workplace. But the folks of Key's Observatory were a special breed, and quickly drew up a list of ways to experiment on them. Okay, these folks will be added to your legacy. I'm gonna keep it a little bit low. Mainly, I'm not going to include Keedy Stark. I feel kind of bad, maybe. But, like, I never used him. He's not an interesting character to me. And I'd much rather have one of these other characters. Okay, so I get 2 legacy heroes. Oh, you don't have Kelt. Yeah, I don't have Kelt. That sucks. I guess he's gone for good. Oh well. He was a monster. And it's fine. Kelt is one with the machine now. So I can't promote her. Needs at least 3 abilities to be promoted to a fabled adventurer. Interesting. That's rough. So who are the characters I want to promote? Because I get to keep all of these things. The question is, I should promote the blue girl if I can. Yeah, I'm down with that. What abilities did she have? Because she's got the critter, blue skin, spell touched. Pet critter. And she has Vigilance and Snake Strike. So yeah, let's promote Helmiana. I do really wish, as part of this, like, the legacy points you accrued would let you change or use, upgrade some things, or, like, fix characters' deformities. Let's see, so Ivarella would be a decent one. Because she's got the Raven Wings. He has Bard and Viciousness. But I think I'd just have him keep Bard and try and reroll for other stuff. She has Vigilance and Hardiness, but she's missing a hand. What about Bow? Sentinel and Shield Shear. Yeah, Brayden has both the Star Favors and the deep one stuff. The one thing about her, though, is, she's missing a hand. Like, getting hands back is tough. Being down a hand really stopped her from stabbing everything. It stopped her a little. It stopped her enough for it to be inconvenient. What I want to do is generally use this to keep a character that has cool abilities. Like, actually, Mudrick's pretty good. We're gonna upgrade Mudrick. Because Archery counters all ranged attacks against him, and Ambush. Like, both of those are really, really good. I'm gonna grab those. And we've unlocked some more. So, I do wish that I got to spend saved banked legacy points, because I think that would be really cool. As the Door Guard a legend yet. One of them, I have a bunch of Door Guards. But still, I don't know. I really enjoy this game. What are accomplishments? Introduction complete. Yeah. That said, I will say, we're done with Age of Ulstrix and the Enduring War. And unfortunately, I don't really want to do anything else. 3 chapters and 5 chapters are just random events. At which point I'd skip through almost all the dialogue on them, because that's just not as interesting. Fun if I wanted to keep going or farm some legacy stuff, which would be cool. But, like, I think I'm gonna end this series here, for now. Because this is still early access, and I love it dearly. But I think I'll come back to it when they've actually added the official, you know, next couple of stories. And maybe some more mechanics, because this is a good stopping point. I have a whole bunch of this game recorded so far. And I'd like to come back with kind of fresh eyes. And hopefully some fresh new features to dive into. Because I think that would be a lot of fun. Let's see. Are they doing that thing where they name releases after artists? Well, I think they credit them. Maybe not. Or Catherine Del Hunt. Steam pre-release. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But one way or another, I think this is a good stopping point. I've ended 2 tales in very satisfying manners. I'll say Age of Ulstrix, I felt more emotionally attached to my first story than the second, for a lot of reasons. I think Age of Ulstrix was told better, and had a better arc to it. And maybe it was also one of those that the novelty wears off a little bit as you go along. But that's okay. I don't know. I've just been having a good time with this game. And I can't wait to see where they take this. And, hopefully, these guys do well enough to make a couple more games, because this is such a unique concept, and I want to see what they can do. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.